Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, we're going to talk about Tevin Farmer. Basically, talking crap about JoJo Diaz missing weight. But first, Robert Jr. rekindled the old flame when Devin Haney was out here pillow talking. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Now you always got the situation where you got guys, man, that just be talking and boxing and be clout chasing. I remember Bud was kind of talking about, he didn't say it in this, but he basically said that's their job to basically, push the champions and let them know they come in and basically clout chasing. And remember, Devin Haney a few years ago said he would fight Robert Jr. and he barely just got out of Mexico and this, that, and the third. Now, Robert Jr. was like, he ain't with all that pillow talking. He said he had 35. He had 35. Devin Haney is at 140 pounds. But if Devin Haney want to move up, they can get it on. All right. And to me, Devin Haney ain't been looking impressive, but I expect him to look impressive if they find the correct trainer. All right. That can get him going, get him sitting on his shots, get him doing the right things. But that's still an amazing fight. I think a lot of people want to see. I don't think E-Bunny fought in 2020. Last time he fought was versus Granados. I think it was at 140 pounds on Showtime. And I heard this on the interview on Fight Hub, by the way. So shout out to Marcus Villegas. But I don't know who he had giving an interview. It was his brother, this black guy giving an interview. I don't know if he bought it or, oh boy, worked for Fight Hub. But my whole thing was, one day Devin had to live up to them words. And I think Robert Jr. gonna wait for him to get a title and then, fight him. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Robert Jr. got all the physical tools like Devin Haney. He got a little bit more height on Haney too. But he just ain't put it all together. Okay. His father, once again, his father trains him. I think his father should just get out the way, and then, let him do his thing. Okay. And that's what I think he should do. He tried to go to Camp Cunningham. His father still was first in command when he went down to the Camp Kevin Cunningham camp. But I think, if Emmanuel Stewart was alive, he'd do well with him. I think Sugar Hill would do some good work with Robert Jr. using that height, even, a lesson from Thomas Hearns. But he got all that physical ability. He don't have the power of Thomas Hearns. I think his power more on par with Paul Williams. He fights just like Paul Williams. He's just a little bit more explosive for his weight class. But he reminds you of a Paul Williams, athletic guy. Got the foot movement. He got the hand speed. He got the height, the length. You just worried about him putting it all together. At one point, Bomac said, they was basically in talks for him to fight Maurice Hooker at a catchweight. And I guess, Robert Jr. not fighting at 140, but like one time, the catchweight, wasn't something he was trying to do. But if you didn't know, he coming back this weekend versus Ryan Martin. Apparently, he stopped Ryan Martin from going to the Olympics, wobbled him twice. 2-8 counts, I think the interviewer said. And basically, they're going to rekindle a flame. Now, people don't know who Ryan Martin is. He just likes Josh Taylor in the World Series of Boxing. I think he had a fight since then, but, Ryan Martin was with SMS Promotions. If you don't know who SMS Promotions are, rapper 50 Cent promotional company, in which 50 Cent put him in a situation where he get all the money from his promotions that he do. Or any advertisements that he do, and I think he might still get a percentage of his fight purse. So 50 Cent put him in that 360 boxing deal, which that just lets you know what type of man 50 Cent is. But Ryan Martin, only 27. Yes, he did fight twice since losing to Josh Taylor by TKO. He fought in the KO Edition Boxing and Fitness Center in Plant City. I don't even know where the hell that's at. Hold on, let me see where that's at. Oh, that's in Florida. Yup. He fought in Florida, Plant City. Okay. He beat Carlos Winston Velasquez. He had 27-36-2 record. He beat Havison Herrera 25-18-1 record. So he ain't really fought nobody. Okay, since he came back, and leading up to this fight, he beat British Prescott. Not a lot of name. So this could be a situation where the loser might have to think about some retirement, to be honest. The loser might be thinking, you know what? Might be time for me to hang it up. Okay? And, If you get past Ryan Martin, then we can see him fight Devin Haney. If Devin Haney want to take that challenge, you can't call nobody's name and back out even 10 or 5 years later or however it is. People want you to hold you to their word, but to me, it was just pillow talk. It was clout chasing. You know, Easter was a champion at the time. He would have lost to Easter. And people say, oh, Devin Haney could have beat. He don't know shit about boxing. That boy didn't have enough experience. He went the distance with Gamboa. Have enough experience to be in the ring with a world champion. Okay, Robert Easter Jr. ain't one of the worst world champions that been around. So he knew it was pillow talk. These young guys supposed to clout chase off these old guys, but you know, if Bunny is able to get a championship or Devin is automatically he can move up and get a shot at the title, they should make it jump like a car battery, and we'll see what happens. I mean, Devin Haney ain't showed me that nothing that make him superior than what Robert Easter Jr. was at his peak at 135, but his book is still being written at 135. All right, so we'll see pretty much what he do. He might beat T.O., he might get his hands on T.O., he might not, you know. But if they show me that 140, I think a lot of people will be pretty much, you know, happy that fight happened, and a lot of athleticism, you know, basically in that ring that night. But we'll see. But changing lanes, Tevin Farmer been talking junk about Joseph Diaz losing his title on the scale, okay? And I didn't like Joseph Diaz using the N-word in the DM with Gervonta Tank Davis. And what's happening, I'm going to kind of speak a little bit more on that because I didn't get into detail earlier. And what happened on that, in my opinion, is, you know, this generation has really lost all pretty much feeling for, I won't even say racial insensitivities. You know, we ain't going to let, when I was growing up, I'm going to let no white boy call the N-word, you know, to me, or no Mexican call the N-word to me without, you know, I'm saying nothing back or we thumping. All right, these black guys, these generations that's coming up, they let white people call them nigga openly. That wasn't happening when I was growing up. All right, straight up and down. We was ready to thump over that. We had some sense of black pride. Black pride is gone now. And I asked some kids one day, you know, they know who the Ku Klux Klan was, and they didn't. You know, so, you know, ain't nobody gonna be gonna address me as the N-word. And if they do address and get away with it, we was just in an environment that allowed them to. That mean the police around, or I was gonna catch a case. But Gervonta should beat his ass solely on that, but he don't know no better. Okay, this generation don't even know who the Black Panthers was. All right, but I don't even know what Frank Hampton was about. But moving on, Tevin talking junk. You talked all that junk. My whole thing is this. He could have continued to talk junk. You know, say I'm gonna come back and get my rematch. I'm gonna beat him. No, this dude went away for months. We ain't heard nothing from him. We ain't seen a vlog. We ain't seen him eat a hot dog. We ain't seen him and his girl. Nothing. And if you want to know, man, I got a plug in Philly. A couple people in Philly, they said that he priced himself out of the fight. So how you gonna be making more than a champion? He didn't really want that fight. He didn't. You know, he talking all this junk like you got beat like damn near every round. It wasn't even competitive. And you blinking your eyes as an excuse. That man, you ain't getting over on me. You blink your eyes like I can't make it on my own. You know, well, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear them excuses. You didn't say nothing all quarantine. All pandemic, he didn't say nothing. Oh, he lost his skill in the title. So you lost your skill in the ring, you got beat on. And you lucky he wasn't no certified thumper. You know, because you would have been knocked out again. Like he said, well, you know, they were saying he didn't take the game serious. How you not take something serious with your life on the line at? That was my issue with him and Damari Rock the other weekend. But at the same time, like, JoJo ain't got a title no more. Y'all want to fight for pride. I don't know how much pride is on the line then, to be honest. Because ain't no title on the line. He beat you. But he want to come out the woodworks and, no, boy, you was gone off Twitter. You logged off all your social media sites. Ain't nobody hear nothing from you. Quiet as a church mouse. Wasn't no close fight. Wasn't no controversy. The only controversy was his two hands upside your damn cock out of the ass eyes. Hate when dudes do that. Be quiet and then pop up. Like, ain't nobody seen you. In years, it feel like ain't nobody seen him. You was fighting all them bums and got on them easy damn paydays, and you start feeling yourself. Come on, you ain't Gucci, man. Feeling myself.
Man, it's bad for your health. That movie was the crack album. But hey, let me know what you guys think about Easter and saying he'll fight Devin Haney if he move up, and about Tevin Farmer ending his silence on JoJo Diaz. But our social media links subscribe in the description. Twitter's fast button, Facebook, to Instagram. We also got a Facebook group. That link's there as well too. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App TJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time we go.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at him. I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.